We're here today to see if you can beat Fallout New Vegas with only 5 items. Now, there are a few rules and caveats to this one, so we'll get into them right now. Only allowed to have 5 items on you at any given time. There are excluded items, quest items. They just don't count. Otherwise, you lock yourself out of quests and whatnot. Currency, caps, chips, Legion money, NCR money, don't count. Keys, notes, and weapon mods, if we get any weapon mods, which we don't in this run. Implants, because they're not in your inventory, so you might as well go for it. And ammo casings, because they're automatically given to you, so those are also excluded. On the topic of ammo, any one type of ammo counts as one. So like 100, 9mm would count as one, but if you got even one, like hollow point 9mm, then that would also count as one. Okay. Health items, you can have up to 5 of the same item, and that would also count as one. So you could have like 5 stim packs and 5 right-away. That would count as 2 against your total of 5. Everything else just counts as 1. So all pieces of weapon, well, all weapons and pieces of armor, all count as 1. And if you need to, like repair your armor and whatnot, best is to go to someone that can repair it. Out in the field, if you find a piece of armor that matches yours, if you pick it up, go directly in your inventory and use it. It's all good. So with all that out the way, we can get into the run proper here. Also, since this is more of a free-form run on my part, there's not going to be like a character sheet or anything like that. Anyway, we make our way to Bison Steve Hotel, cut down every one of the convicts here, which they are an offshoot of the Powder Gangers. They're just not... They don't listen to the main guys at the prison. They just kind of do their own thing. Take out Beagle, take his journal, because I originally think I'm gonna go through and do the main quest shot for shot. Didn't have the time to, which is annoying, but that's how life is sometimes. Decide to pick up a crowbar here and drop my combat knife. I'm using a mod that lets you use the crowbar to open up locks, dependent on how high your strength is. So, might as well put them to use. Repair it up some with another crowbar there. Get it hotkeyed to 3 so we don't have to waste too much ammo on it. Head on down the road a ways to make it to the Mojave outpost so we can get one of the better repair locations unlocked for our stuff. Caps are going to be a little annoying, but we do have maxed out luck, so we can mostly take care of the cap problem later on. Drop my Weather 10mm pistol to pick up a 45 pistol. Love those pistols in this game. I do have a mod that adds all applicable DLC weapons and armor that makes sense into the leveled lists of the game, so that you could just happen upon them. Head inside, take out the gang members here. Head up the road, take out some of the rad scorpions there. I try to avoid them because I can't remember if it's these ones or bark scorpions that can poison you. Doesn't really matter. Get some repairs at night, although his repair skill is kind of messed up right there. After that, we head toward Nipton. Always a great place to get a little bit of experience points, either on the overabundance of the jackal and vipers that show up here. I think their spawns are fucked up. Or taking out the Legion. They both work well for experience and testing your build early on. Also, I love that if you constantly keep your character in an animation for attacking, they can't start their dialogue, which is just... That's some good shit. Scope out which Legionnaire to take out first. I figure the guys with the rifles probably do the most damage. We don't have any healing supplies anymore, so we're just kind of winging it at this point. Circle around, take them out. I think that was our last stim pack. Or one of the few that we have at this point, anyway. Take out the dogs, back up, pull out our pistol, and take out Vulpus here. Wonder if there's a mod that does away with the invasive pop-ups. Probably is. Head over to Novak. Get the bill of sale for Boone's wife so that we can do Boone's mission. Get some more experience. Travel on down the road a ways. At this point, I'm on the other side of Vegas. Since quest items don't count, we're going to need enough money to get into the strip. Since we can't loot really anything. I figure take out the fiends, leaders there, Driver and FI, Cook, and Violet. Get their heads, turn them in for some cash there, and then hit up the Atomic Wrangler. Be the best way to get up enough caps as needed to get onto the strip. Play around with some fiends here as we make our way to Cook. Just take out his cow. He goes crazy, takes out a bunch of his own guys. Most of the time, they'll end up killing him too, which is what happened here. Miss a bunch before I actually hit the guy once. While I love the pistol in game, it's the sights are kind of blocky. Take his head, loot some more shit, move on to Violet. Violet's dogs, melee combat like this, can tear into you pretty good. Especially Violetta, I think that dog's name is, yeah, Violetta. Hits like a tank, almost kills me here. Actually, I have to resort to using VATS. Try not to use VATS too much. I mostly use bullet time if I need to. Which is from another mod, and quite frankly should have been in this since the beginning. Wait for Violet to circle around, use bullet time, and then just go for it. She almost took us out. 2 pips of health left there. Able to go over, get her head. Find a couple of super stim packs to use, and then move on to Driver and Nephi. Nephi. Whatever the fuck his actual name is. Go in swinging with the crowbar. Which I could have replaced with the Ripper from Vulpes, but at this point I was going to still use it as a makeshift lock pick, since you could break locks with it. And carrying lock picks would count as an item. So at this point we have our armor, we have 2 weapons, we have our pistol, our,
if it's bad news, you can take it up with a...
We have our crowbar, our pistol, our armor, some stim packs, and our ammo for our gun, which counts for all 5 items. And that's not really going to change throughout this run. Hand in all of our Legion money, all of our NCR money, plus 1,000 caps. And then we hit the gaming tables. By gaming tables, blackjack. Although I did try to figure out what you could make more money with faster. Either the slot machines or blackjack. It's blackjack. If your luck is maxed out and you don't hit on like a 19 or 20, you're almost guaranteed to win every hand. You max out your bet, you know, that's at least 200 per hand. Sometimes you'll lose, but you won't lose enough for it to matter in the overall speed of it. And I say speed of it because it took about a half an hour, 45 minutes to fully max out all the casinos here. Here we are at the Gomorrah. Do the same thing. I just speed it up again here. And it takes a while. It takes a while. And you also have to remember to drop the stuff that they give to you as like prizes and whatnot. If you jump back into the tables or your slot machines fast enough, they won't actually give you your prizes, which is fine for this run, but you do have to keep an eye on it. Besides that, you can just watch your chips go up and up and up. Sometimes you drop back down, but for the most part, you're fine. Double down when you can and when it makes sense. You'll get 400 chips instead, and it works well. Clear this with almost a little over 10,000 chips, which is 10,000 caps.
Okay, that's that. No more.
Don't worry, we'll be back here later. Head over to the tops at this point. Let Benny do his thing, walk down to the end of the hallway. You can go up there without any problem. And we do the same song and dance here. Max out our bet. Go non-stop about it. Another 10,000 caps in our pocket. Clear and free. After that, of course, we hit up the last one after they tell us we gotta leave. Hit up the Ultra Luxor, or the Luxor, whatever the fuck this place is called. I did stop for a little while to try to see where the card tables were, because I wasn't really paying attention. I don't really come to this one to gamble. And yeah, you could just go to like any of the fucking tables and they'll work for some reason. Max out our bet. And then go about clearing house again. 15,000, 16,000 caps. Added on to what we've already made. They, of course, tell us we gotta leave. Like always. We hit up the New Vegas Medical Clinic. We're after 2 implants. The implant that helps you regenerate. That way you can just wait and regenerate health. And the subdermal armor implant. And after that, we stop over to the gun runners to pick up some new armor. And some new weapons, really. Grab the anti-material rifle. Bunch of ammo for it. Mark II combat armor. Along with a new melee weapon.
Sir or madam.
Which is just a chainsaw. And that's our setup until the very end of the game. There we go. We're ready to rock with it now.
Hey, no one...
So we head back to the Gomorrah to deal with the families. I don't really care for any of the families on the strip. So this is why I always just go through and take them all out. Who would have thought that, you know, overly rich people living in their overly rich casinos and penthouses and shit after the end of the world would become even worse than what they are nowadays. Easy enough to tear through them. Take a nap in the dead guy's bed. Not like he needs it anymore. Continue our rampage. Put the anti-material rifle to work and our chainsaw. Kill everybody. It's easy enough. Hit up the Ultra Lux here. Take out the White Glove Society. Some more use of our rifle. It puts in hella work there. I was originally thinking explosive rounds, but it's easier to get your hands on just normal shot for it, so this part was fucking annoying. The chainsaw can bounce off of their fucking canes. So I actually had to stop doing that because they were actually getting me fairly down on health and just resort to using my rifle. It all worked out in the end. And then, of course, we gotta go say hi to the Tops. Our old friend Benny. Take them out. Again, most of them are all lightly armored or not armored at all in the casinos. Figure they'd have like bodyguards and shit, like bouncers and good combat armor or something, just kind of hanging around at the front door so people don't try this. Guess it never crossed their mind. Well, I guess to get onto the strip, the only person that is actually allowed to have a gun is us. And you got the Securitron, so you don't really need it. Speaking of the Securitrons, their fucking grenades are annoying. Crippled us almost entirely. Hang around, wait for a second, refill our health. Still completely crippled, but that happens. Put the anti-material rifle to work again. Or still. However you want to think about it. Its reload does take a while. Hitman's reload animations are really fucking good. Hang out until we're good. Take out the last couple of Securitrons there. Slowly waddle our way on down to the console, terminal, computer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Open that up, head on in, take out the other couple of Securitrons. Slowly make our way over. Open up the door on down to the control room. You can't sprint, your legs are crippled. Yeah, no shit. Undo House's chamber thing. Start waiting for his animation. Kill him, be done with it, move on. As I've said before, when left to my own devices for runs and shit like this, I'm usually always gonna go with Yes Man, because I like the option of meeting all of the tribes for one, because you don't need to meet all the tribes with the other endings, so...
Hi. This is big.
Talk to the S-Man, get him installed in the computer. After that, we stop over to the gun runners to pick up some more ammo. Do the whole song and dance, wait 3 days, buy some more, wait 3 days, buy some more. We also pick up some super stim packs to replace our normal stim packs. Might as well have better healing than, you know, lower healing. Head to Cottonwood Cove so that we can go say hi to Caesar there. Put the chainsaw to use. Easy enough to take them out. While their armor is okay for the most part, this thing just rips through them. Like it did the Phoenix there. Take out the boatman. Any other dude over there. Talk to the slaves in the cage. Wonder how they were captured. See how I can help. Go in, kill Canyon Runner. Get the slave collar key. After I looted off his severed arm. And then just completely forget about the slaves for the rest of this run. Ah, well. Easy come, easy go, I guess. Take out the Legion recruits here. Again, why you'd have recruit legionaries watching the gate, I don't know, but... whatever. Take them out, head further in. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than it was. They do backpedal quite a bit, but you can close the distance. After they take up their spots, they usually don't move. The other thing I noticed was, if you use the chainsaw in quick succession, the sound effects for it just kind of don't work anymore. Which means it's fine by me, because it was getting on my fucking nerves by this point, but... yeah, no, when there's no sound, that's why. Just how it goes, a quirk of it. Take out Anthony, and that's about it. Go take a nap on a nearby bedroll. Then head on in to say hi to Caesar. We're able to take out a Praetorian guard and a couple of dogs real quick, but these guys block quite a bit. Which is annoying. So we head on out. Wait for him to come out so we can get a bunch of good damage right on them as they come out the door. And then just kind of backpedal and put the chainsaw to use. Take out Caesar. Praetorian guards there, one after the other go. When you can get a good headshot on him, it builds up enough damage quickly to take him out without too much of a problem. Use super stim pack. Bust out the rifle. Take out whatever the fuck that dude's name is. Then we just got to deal with the rest of the Legion down here. And I understand, like, this is supposed to be, like, the center point of the camp, and there's supposed to be a larger camp down and around this, but... I don't know. You figure if someone's going completely fucking insane up here, taking out everybody, including your king, you might want everybody that possibly can help defend, get up there and defend. Anyway, dip out, wait for the Praetorian Guard to come out, put the rifle to use some more. It just hits so hard. Could have went with like a fat man, but even then you can't really do much inside or in close quarters with it. Decided to use a chainsaw down here in the bunker, at least for a little bit. Protectrons, that's what they're called, are easy enough to deal with. It's the fucking turrets, the explosion when you finish them off, that makes me decide just to run through the rest of this. Took more damage from the turrets exploding than I did from them shooting me. Use another super stim pack, head on through. Most annoying thing is waiting for the doors to fucking open. I don't know, I've said this before, and I'll probably say it again. No idea why the fuck there's a dirty mattress down here if no one's been down here since before the bombs fell. It's just weird. I guess don't think about it at the end of the day. Got our army upgraded. Head on out. While also suffering more limb damage again. Doesn't matter. That finishes that off. Head back to Yes Man. Then we got to talk to the different tribes. So I head off to talk to the Great Khans. great talk. I decided to pretty much wipe out the entirety of the Great Khans. Most of the time you just need to kill Papa, Regis, the two at the drug lab, and then that considers them done. But you know, there's quite a few other ones over here in the encampment further in. Some of them hit like a fucking tank too. I actually had to hide out in one of their little yurts and wait for them to come to me so I could kill them. Yeah, again, no idea if you guys can hear that clock going off when it does. Take them out, sleep on a piece of fucking cardboard because why not? Somehow that magically fixes our broken legs and probably internal bleeding. Go pick up the key to the Brotherhood bunker because I don't like them sticking collars on me. So, we're not going to destroy the Brotherhood today. I do that in like every run. Just going to let them be. Their quest line is just a little too long in the tooth to really deal with. After that, we go say hi to the fun kind of boomers. Then again, we're not going to do their quest line or anything like that. We don't need to. By this point in time, that's all of the tribes dealt with. Or at least talked to.
I've heard of you.
I decide, hey, let's go save the president this time around.
Have you finished your security?
Talk to Eye Patch here. Head upstairs, take the failsafe detonator thing off the fake maintenance man there. Head back down, head over to the tower where the sniper is. I do just clip through the fucking floor. Talk to him a bunch until he just decides, whatever, fucking it's more worth it to kill you than just keep fucking around with you. Which I always find funny. Keep telling him to use the radio, he doesn't want to use the radio. I like little touches like that.
Fuck.
Take him out with a chainsaw because somehow they didn't hear a chainsaw fucking revving up all of like 100 feet away. Call it in that there was a Legion sniper up here. Sure, we could have let him do the whole speech if we wanted to, but I didn't want to. Maintenance man gets pissed, tries to rush him with a knife. Doesn't work too well. And the president flies off back to New California without exploding all over the Hoover Dam. Would have been neat if they added in like a few other ways for this to go and then like randomized it for each run. That'd be pretty cool. Get jumped by some Legionnaires. They're not really worth their damn. So, as I head into the Dorito substation, one of the NCR troopers stops me and tells me not to go into the Dorito substation, which is stupid. Run out of there, run away. Don't need to kill him at this point. That starts the Battle of the Hoover Dam here. Chainsaw puts in quite a bit of work on the outside, except by this point in time it's fucking grating. I tell these guys a lie, tell them pretty much fuck off at that point. Get Yes Man installed into the dam. Take out some more Legionnaires. Turn on the Hoover Dam. Take out more Legionnaires. Well, Securitron gets one shot there. I decide to say fuck it and switch over to a Thermite Lance while repairing my anti-material rifle. Also, Thermite Lance does more damage. Quite frankly, forgot it even existed as a weapon in this game. And now we're set for the rest of the game here. Get some extra ammo off a couple of the Legionnaires. Almost get killed by my own fucking Securitron. Decide to say fuck it. More of a liability than anything. Take it out, heal up one of our few healing supplies. Take out the gate guards, and then go say hi to Lanius. Again, when you're in a combat animation, he can't stop to talk to you, so use that to your advantage. Once he bitches out to go run and heal up, you can jump down and take him out. Easy enough. Especially with this rifle. Take out his Praetorian Guard. And that's pretty much the game done. Although I do decide to drop the Thermite Lance and take his sword, because I always take his sword. Usually take his helmet too, but no need for that at the moment. Talk to Oliver, tell him to fuck off. They lay into me before I can pull out my rifle, which is fun. Tell them to fuck off again. Dip down over here so I can pull out the sword there that I just took, and then go in swinging, and they're already dead, so that was kind of a waste. Anyway, yeah, you can beat New Vegas with only 5 items. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a fun, easy little run. Give it a try if you want to. Thanks for watching.